Mida number 9 is here with the last 6 missions that I'm going to do during this Let's Play, because after these 6, or I guess I should say after these 5, it's just time trial missions, and we've already gone through all the levels, so there's really no point.
Wait, you said there's 6, but there's 5?
Well,
Wait, hang on.
I'm going to show off one time trial just to give you an idea of how they plan on doing time trials, but everything else we could just skip. Yeah, this one can go straight to hell. You have exactly 6 shots to get rid of every enemy on the screen. And if you miss one shot, just waste the rest of your shots and just take your game over and restart.
I like how it takes 1,000 seconds. Like, they really want you to aim your shot perfectly. Fucking perfectly!
Now, there's a problem here, and I want to see if you can figure it out. First of all, you gotta break those blocks just so you can get up here. Get this guy to break those blocks, and then take this guy down here, and we need to attach one to him, and then he's gonna go over and break those barrels to kill that one robot that's all the way down there. The problem with this one is the weapon you have, it likes to set off its own explosives sometimes. Sometimes it just decides halfway to its target, it's just gonna blow up. So,
You're kidding me.
After about 15 attempts, because half of them were spent from the missile exploding halfway to the target, and of course missing because the hitboxes on those walls are ginormous, or I guess minuscule, if I'm having trouble with it. But, yeah, that one took forever. And then I was like, oh, God, I've got 5 more of these. But this one's really easy.
Why do I feel like I would rather play Metal Gear Solid VR missions?
Because VR missions is better.
Because I fucking hate that game a lot, too.
What's wrong with VR missions? It looks great!
It looks great, but it makes me rip out my hair, especially when the collection rate percentage is always there, mocking you. Always there.
You're
it's like,
not
whoa.
perfect.
It's like, well, if you got first place on this one, that would have been an extra 0.2%. I could have gone to taking a nice close-up picture of Mei Ling, but, you know, if you don't want to be fast enough, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and I'm terrible at Metal Gear games in the first place, so seeing that would probably be like the end of me.
Well, imagine if it was a Metal Gear game, but it was all like this.
Oh yeah, I've watched you play VR missions, and it's a mission pack. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But with a percentage, that's just mean-spirited.
Yeah, and they hold pretty girls as a trophy at the end. That's even worse.
Yeah, that's even worse for a few reasons. But hey, anyway.
Although I think you can take pictures of Otacon too, so there's that. But anyway.
Okay. No, that makes it all worth it, my friend.
Of course.
But,
yes.
right here, this mission is actually kind of cool because it teaches you one more thing about Aviator's power, is it can block almost every projectile.
That's great. Too bad we beat the game.
Yep, we beat the game and don't even have to worry about it anymore. So thanks, Aviator! Yeah!
For fucking nothing.
Alright, cool. So that was another mission down. I got 4 to go. Oh, and you'll thank me for editing out all the goofs. Now that we don't have to worry about the time limit of the credits, I could just edit everything out that went wrong. And, actually, let me go find my original footage file, because I think this is the one that took almost an hour to record. Because of so many hiccups.
And the fact we have 15 minutes out of that hour tells me that, Okay, so why aren't you doing the last 6 missions again?
Just to show off the rest of them that aren't a time trial, and then do the time trial.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, 46 minutes of raw footage.
Minutes?!
Yeah, 46 minutes of raw footage that I recorded for these 6 missions alone.
You see, it said 46 on the clock, and I thought you were
sorry.
saying there were 46 minutes
No.
of this.
No. We just have to survive using Brandish's power. This is another cool one where you just deflect bullets, try to survive, and deal with the onslaught of different bullets coming your way and missiles and everything. This one was pretty easy. The last one with Aviator was very easy. First mission, though, and the missions coming up are a goddamn nightmare.
So once again, you're standing here, stopping, and fighting a whole bunch of fucking robots.
Yeah.
Like always.
But this one tests your skill, my friend. Can you survive and deflect bullets?
Why can't the game itself test my skill?
Because you obviously don't know how to deflect bullets.
Well, put it in the game so I can learn!
Oh, here you go. This one's kinda... This one's pretty easy, too.
I bet.
Yep. We need to use the sniper weapon. And just take out the enemies.
Yeah, to bring up VR missions again, the sniper challenges were just as obnoxious as this.
This is teaching you how to deflect shots and kill robots.
So please tell me that the number of shots you have are not exactly lined up, so that way you have to be perfect every time.
No, this sniper shot is actually really generous, because if there is a robot within the vicinity of the bullet and it can go there, the bullet likes to automatically go, oh, hey, a target, and then just beeline straight for it.
So what this teaches you is that this bullet will do practically whatever the fuck it wants, and you have no control over it, really?
No, you do. You do. You still have to be within the vicinity. Like, it's not going to go from the left side of the room to kill a robot on the right side of the room. You do have to have some input to do this.
This must have been a nightmare to program. The tracking AI for that bullet must be ridiculous.
See, look at that. That was impossible. Okay, I'll accept that one. But let's see. Can I do another? That was impossible. All right, cool.
Boy, wouldn't it be great if there was like
Holy
some sort
shit.
of interesting... Oh, man. Nice
That
shot.
was impossible, too.
I'm just saying, would it be nice if there was some sort of, like, interesting locale, like maybe they were, like, in a forest or something, they're, like, popping into trees or whatever, maybe it's, like, an arena of some sort instead of it being just this...
Well, you have to imagine, my friend, this is Mighty Number 9 VR missions. This is literally what the VR missions are for Mighty Number 9. This is disgusting.
And how sad is it that the background for the VR missions are far more intricate and far more detailed than this game from 2017?
16 or 17? When did this come out? It came out last year.
16. So, like...
No, don't forget, 2017 is the year that good games came out. Oh, fuck me. This is where all the footage came from. Oh, I just remembered.
What the hell's this?
Oh, God. All right, put everything to the test. Here you go. Here, I'll give you all the powers. Get through this level. Don't die.
Use everything you got. All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, wait, that's Mega Man. Sorry.
Yeah. You need to get through this entire level and not die. And you know what? For all intents and purposes, this level's pretty good. I like this.
Why is the floor slippery?
It's oil. There's fire robots. They burn it, and then, yeah. So there we got through the fire section. This could be considered the ice section.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to go through different segments of every single type of robot that you have fought. And, you know that, that power-up, that bulldozer power-up that we have, right?
Uh-huh.
You know that one. That's what caused the extra 25 minutes in this recording for me. Because it's so goddamn impossible to play it. Okay, here's electricity. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm impressed so far. I'm just wondering, why the fuck isn't it in the game? Why isn't this in the game? This would have been perfect in the game. The game should have been more like this. You know.
In a technicality, it was. This is just a combination of all that you've learned. Excuse me, robot. I'm going through explosives. Let's see. This is part of Aviator's place. You got to deal with these obnoxious things. All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is from the prison. If you remember that, Beck finally gets to kill one of these things.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Me too.
I'm so glad this wasn't in the game.
Me too. Because this is optional. I didn't really have to do this, but I wanted to show it off because nobody else is going to play this game.
But again, why are we not showing off the last 6 missions?
Because they're time trials. They're boring. Unlike this masterpiece.
But wait, isn't this already a time trial because you're being timed, and this is a trial?
Here we go. Here's the one I hated.
Why aren't you answering me?
Boink. Boink. Oh, invisible guy. Oh, boink.
What the-
Oh,
what?
God. All right. So, save it. Nope. All right, cool. That's awesome. Imagine that for 25 more minutes and almost throwing my controller into my TV. There are invisible robots while you have to do the bulldozer section.
Oh no!
Where you have to jump over a bottomless pit and instantly die and restart everything. Oh my god, if you could have seen how angry I got. No.
See, that's the thing, my man. You don't get angry.
I don't.
I have only ever seen you get, like, truly legitimately pissed off, like, maybe, I don't know, I can count on one hand the number of times it's happened in, like, the 10+ years I've known you. So
Oh my god, I'm a very patient person. Oh, but this tested it.
you're a goddamn saint, my man.
I just try to stay chill. And then you tell me I have to redo an entire time trialed level on something that is bullshit. Okay, here we go. I think I skipped every other attempt because it was the same thing. Get through everything, get to that segment, run into an invisible robot, die. And do that for another 25 minutes or so.
Can you just invincibility frame yourself to just go down that ladder?
You could, but I mean, I don't want to take damage.
Well, why does it matter? Because, you know, it doesn't matter if you have 1 health left or full health. When you fall down that bottomless pit, you're fucking dead.
Look, okay, I'm trying. 1, 2, 3, boink.
Oh,
boink.
I do not doubt that you are...
There.
I do not doubt that you are not trying. You are definitely trying, my man. I would definitely not be doing this.
You know what I had to do to actually get past this part? I'm not going to have any shame in it. I looked up a walkthrough, see how other people did it, and found the locations of all the invisible robots.
Oh, I thought you had to go order another pizza or something.
Yeah, oh, so close. So close, dude. Pizza was sounding really good that night. Probably would have thrown it at the wall, though. But, yeah, there you go.
Right.
So that's how you beat that thing. Invisible robots everywhere. Those are fun. But if you jump on the first 3, you run into the first invisible robot that you technically are supposed to run into, dash through it, and then you got to hit another one and then cling onto the wall. That's how you do it.
It fucking figures that hardest part and most bullshit part would be right at the very end.
Uh-huh. Why couldn't it have been at the beginning?
Just to force you to set you right back at the beginning to lengthen that playtime even fucking more.
Oh, it's mean. It is so mean. So, this is the last mission I'm going to show off because, as I said, all the rest of the missions are basically beat every level, but you have all the powers. That's the one kind of trick to this one, is just fly through the levels as fast as you can. You have every power, so use them all to your disposal, and just relive the best parts of Mighty Number 9, like this prologue stage, without dialogue. That's actually a blessing.
So, what you're saying is that not only did they not have enough for the story, they didn't have enough to fill their challenges either, so they just had to reuse parts of the game.
If you want to go for that, I'll go along with you. Yeah, their last-ditch attempt to do like a mission mode was time trial for every level. That's it. And I should mention they're all Beck stages because Beck is the only one with powers.
It's just the prologue again.
Yeah, this is exactly the prologue again. No changes.
It's not even a harder prologue.
No, it's just...
It's just the prologue.
It's just the prologue.
It's just the prologue.
But no dialogue, man. That's what makes it speedrunner friendly. Oh, God. And if you die, you have to start all over again. That's normal.
So there's no checkpoints either. Okay, so instead of a hard mode, they just stuff it in the rest of challenge mode to make you think that there's more game than there really is.
Yeah, and the thing we're going to be talking about next is their attempt at DLC, and that's even funnier than this.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't heard much about the DLC. I really didn't even know there was DLC. In fact, for about half of this, I forgot there was DLC until you bring it up.
Yeah, the DLC came with some boxed copies. I just managed to get my hands on one, a rarity here. And, yeah. It's,
okay, well, it reminds me of the time that I paid $3.50 for a Ride to Hell's DLC. And, you know, worth it.
Yeah, I would admit, yeah, totally worth it.
To be honest, worth it. Oh, God.
And we did it. 144 seconds. Sweet. But that's why we're only doing up to this. Because the rest of it would just be us, like, groaning and bitching over everything.
Wait.
What?
The rest of the levels are just the other levels except in a time trial?
Yeah, it's all the other Mighty Number ones. That's what I've been saying, dude. It's just all the other Mighty Number stages.
I guess my brain didn't want to register.
Yeah.
I
think it's like all the other Mighty Number stages and the final level with every power just blow through them as fast as you can.
They just crammed the entire game into the challenge. It had no idea. $3 million! $3 million.
Well, if you want to get technical, it was $4 million, and...
You want to get technical, it was too fucking much.
Ouch.
And then again, not enough!
Let's just call the whole thing off.
Like
Mighty Number 9 is
did.
canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We can't do that yet. The 3DS version still hasn't come out as of this recording. Oops. I'm sorry, 3DS users. You'll get your version. Don't worry.
I think we need to feel more sorry for level 5 because now it's their problem.
That's probably the best thing that came out of this year. Screw the god tier games that came out. Level 5 bot concept. And now Layton gets to solve the puzzle. How the fuck did this happen?
The one... That's how you're gonna get Layton 7. Professor Layton and the, Dead in the Water game series that doesn't know what the fuck it wants to do.
Professor Layton and the mysterious case of $4 million.